What's going on, world? Welcome back to channel 3.4, and of course this is another episode of Music Felt by Me. Well, Melle Mel, he did it. He's responding to Eminem's verse from Realist, where he was featured on with Easy Mail, which I did a reaction to recently. Melle Mel has taken it upon himself to respond, which, you know, true MCs are supposed to do, right? So he's taking to the war here. Let's see exactly what this is about. Melle Mel, of course, from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. So let's see. Hip-hop legend, old school rapper. Let's see what he's got in response to the diss about Eminem saying that we lost his ass to roids and whatnot. So let's see. This should be interesting. I can't believe he actually responded. That's wild.
It's the one. No apologies. This ain't a disclaimer. I'm the king of legend.
Okay, all right. So this is like Run DMC, very, very aged version of hip hop, right? Nothing wrong with it. I'm not laughing at it. It just took me by surprise. I thought that we would come in with maybe a little bit more aggression or maybe a more ominous type feel, being that you're engaging in lyrical war with Eminem here. I did not expect the hibby dibby 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 fucking. I did not expect that, but it's, you know, to be fair, that's the sound, right? So let's check it out.
It's the one. No apologies. This ain't a disclaimer. I'm the king of legend, the first Hall of Famer. Make a diss track. I know you with that. Now everybody get ready for the kickback. Why you hurt? Why you mad? Now you look bad. Like a roach just crawled out of your book bag. In a pack class, you lack class. Go to bed with no supper, but you gotta suffer the backlash. The top five is cap. You the piss.
Okay, so this feels like it's not necessarily even intended for Eminem. Like, it doesn't feel realistic. Like, you go to bed with no supper. Like, I can't imagine Eminem at this point in his life is struggling to eat, right? Or he's just, you know, I don't know. Let me pull it back a little bit. Maybe I missed it, but.
Ready for the kickback. Why you hurt? Why you mad? Now you look bad. Like a roach just crawled out of your book bag. In a pack class, you lack class. Go to bed with no supper, but you gotta suffer the backlash. The top five is cap.
So you go to bed with no supper. You just got to suffer the backlash, right? All right. This feels kind of generic at this point.
Crawled out of your book bag. In a pack class, you lack class. Go to bed with no supper, but you gotta suffer the backlash. The top five is cap. You the piss that's on the floor in the elevator of rap. Why you ducking on the game with your shit on my name? Why they put TV Herman?
All right, so hold on. He says top 5, that's cap.
Flash, the top five is cap. You the piss that's on the floor in the elevator of rap. Why you ducking?
Top 5. All right, so top 5, that's cap. You're the piss that's on the floor of the elevator of rap, right? So in this metaphorical house of hip hop, you're nothing but the piss on the floor of the elevator. Okay. All right. So he's responding a little bit. This feels more specific and targeted. I get it.
The bed with no supper, but you gotta suffer the backlash. The top five is cap. You the piss that's on the floor in the elevator of rap. Why you ducking on the game with your shit on my name? Why they put Pee Wee Herman in the Hall of Fame? I would give you a pound.
I guess this is why you ducking on the game, but you mentioned my name. Why'd they put Pee Wee Herman in the Hall of Fame? Okay, so I just call him like a dog. That's kind of funny. He's saying you're ducking on the game. He didn't mention game by name. I do feel like he kind of was responding to what he was saying about the no one plays you in the club, but that's also a pretty broad response. You know, like, it doesn't feel game targeted. He did not mention game by name, but he did mention Melle Mel, so that's a fair point.
Why you ducking on the game with your shit on my name? Why they put Pee Wee Herman in the Hall of Fame? I would give you a pound, but I break your hand. I got a lawyer so wet, he will take your land. Yo, change your man, come and look at your friend.
I would give you a pound, but I'd break your hand. Okay, I guess. Yeah, that kind of plays into like the steroid thing a little bit. I would give you a pound, but I'd break your hand. I've got a lawyer so white that he would take your land. So, okay, like a nice statement about white history, or the history of white people, especially in this country here.
He will take your land. Yo, change your man, come and look at your friend. Cause I think that never popping pills again. We call him Bill Clinton or either Bill Gates.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm getting this. Hang on one second.
Pound, but I break your hand. I got a lawyer so wet, he will take your land. Yo, change your man, come
so that's not really directed at anybody. He just says, yo, check your man, come and get your friend, because we think that Eminem is popping pills again. Okay. And that might be in response to, like, he didn't call me like they lost my asteroids. Like, bro, you were a pill addict. Like, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? So that could be a response to the fact that you're gonna mock me for taking steroids, while I'm gonna mock you for your pill addiction. That might be more in regard to
think that Eminem is popping pills again. We call him Bill Clinton or either Bill Gates. For pills they only take to make them hate the great. Think you want what you ain't, still you make a mistake. Hit a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so we call him Pill Clinton or even Pill Gates. Which pill do you take that makes you hate the greats? You think you are, but you ain't. We hit him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What pill they only take to make them hate the great. Think you want what you ain't, still you make a mistake. Hit a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'ma give the fans one more chance to go online and re-energize that romance. After that, say your last goodbye. To my corporate master's lights out, I'm turning off the fucking Wi-Fi. Another little kid, don't hate the greats. More white chalk, more yellow tape. Who that? Who that? Melle Mel.
All right. Okay. So I've heard a mixed. Okay, so I've seen thumbnails for reactions to this song where it's like, worst diss ever, Melle Mel bodied Eminem, whatever, right? Like a wide variety of things. Not a great diss record, but I wouldn't anticipate one. Like, Melle Mel in his style of rapping is not meant to win the room of a battle type space, right? So I actually think he rapped pretty sharp on there. In his format, he still seems sharp, right, in his older age. I don't think it's like the wackest rap verse of all time. It's very old rap kind of, you know, a hip hop, I hip it to the hip. It's got a little bit of that, and I'm not saying corny because it's so fundamental to the start of hip hop and rap music, but in comparison to like the lyrical complexity, right, this one comes off as cheap. It comes off as easy. I would say this: Melle Mel did exactly what Melle Mel does, and Eminem did exactly what Eminem does. They're two very, very different rappers. These are apples and oranges. They're not really comparable. I don't think by any means that this wins the battle, right? I mean, if you're talking about who won the battle, it's Eminem in a fucking landslide. Not close. Not a good diss record. But I'm actually impressed with how poignant and decent Melle Mel still sounds today. So he gets points for that from me. But yeah, Eminem wins the battle so far. Round 1 goes to Eminem in a landslide. Not close. Let me know, what did you guys think? I enjoy the record from a very old school traditional hip hop way. I think it sounds fine. Interesting. I'll give this song on its own, I'm gonna give it a 6.8 because it's intended to be a diss. It's not a good diss record, but as a record, I don't hate the way it sounds. I will play that again. I'm gonna play that again right after this. So that's gonna do it for me, everyone. Be safe, be real, don't forget to pursue your own happiness and shit. I will catch y'all on the next one.